Hello and welcome to this part of our world where we are going to be going to a black hole forge. Seattle Walk, Dark Bramble, Brittle Hollow. This is a black hole forge. Now we just need to bring it up. But if we can get warped over here from the ash twin, we can access the black hole forge. Here we go, oxygen, we can refuel. And have a chat with Rybeck actually, if that's it. Oh, you launched, that's great, good job you. Oh, I guess you've been out here a while, huh? This is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. Yeah. I'm in a hurry, can I ask you something? Sure, of course, anything you want. Learn something. I went for Comet and... Oh, wow, so that's how Nomai died. That's weird, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. That's above. It's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on yet. I think if the Comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing, but I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomad disappeared and I'd never left Earth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. I learned something. Also a city on Embertrin? You mean there's another Nomad city inside of Embertrin? That's incredible! A whole city? And I had no idea it existed, that is great. How do we keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful wheel of sand. Gosh, you know my sure were ingenious building an entire settlement on the ground, but in the city, wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on the Embertrin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But we must have travelled around the solar system since Nomai writing could be found on other planets too. Okay, see you later. That was very interesting. Oh! We're here. We've made it. Yeah, we are upside down, yes, I remember. Need to be very careful not to step off of this sort of thing. Batch time, arrive time. Step more up, see the road to return. Black hole forge left. Let's travel into a black hole forge. Hopefully we have enough time for this. Any text on that? No. Looks like you might get one of those things you can put there. Black hole forge? Precautionary boarding area while the black hole forge is in operation. Okay. We have a black hole forge now. We have a scroll. Another Nomai head statue. That one's eyes are closed. Ash and projection stone. Oh, let's read this. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke Larry, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yawo your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to the Ash Twin. Just to make sure Yawo sees it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. Tower designs in the high energy lab on Embertrin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yawo, he is familiar with them. Read the scroll, pick up the scroll, drop the scroll. And read. Of note, Yawo believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on, or in, or close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yawo understands the distinction. He doesn't realise that hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. Ah, okay. Ash Twin projection stone. More text. Regarding warp towers and Ashrin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as an Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, the tower may no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as an Nomai, provided an Nomai is not broke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping into the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of time is active to avoid accidental transportation. What is that? I cannot tell. It just seems to be interesting. Okay. Black Hole Forge explored. Now let's just put this within. This is Ashrin, so it should show all the heads, right? So, there's 3 of them active, right? And so this should be text that I've already read, I think. I have good news, Yawo. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ashrin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ashrin project excited to see it, private beside herself with joy. But no, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yawo. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Brooke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and the design work is beautifully clever. There's a possibility that it's not, that the warp cores aren't good enough right now. Yeah, I'm going to jump in here and... Oh no, there's a thing over there. That was terrible timing. And what is that? Let's look at all of them to hopefully find the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If it fell through, which I have no idea if it did. But I think that's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge right there. That music started playing, which means I don't have much time. Okay. Up here. I'm in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Right. I have no control of what's happening. The scroll. Okay, so this plan did work. We also don't have much time. The sun's going to explode and I'm out of oxygen. Okay, that almost worked. If you get there earlier and get to the right place. I don't think I've been to the village since I first started the game up. That is different. They're out here now. Hey, I was just about to come find you. Look. You've got to see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. They used to be closed, totally just tied about, and now they've opened. I'm not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabro? Maybe Ryback? Oh stars, this is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Hey, look at this. The statue eye opened its eyes. Bet you wish you could have seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little close to understanding what's going on with the statue. Was there something you needed? I found Felspar. You found Felspar? I'm very dark bramble. Stars above. This is useful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding them. Felspar didn't immediately join you on your ship, and turn he is incredible. These Felspar of them. We were never entirely sure what Felspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish him out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Gosson and have him prepare ship. Really should be Gosson who brings Felspar home. Again, thank you. You can hardly imagine how fondly happy I am to hear that they're alive and harmed. That's nice. Okay. Seems like that's kind of it. Maybe I should have a look around in here as well. Oh, I don't think that was on before. It's another quantum walk. Quantum shard. Didn't rock moving around with squat, he's tracked conscious observation. Level-headed bongers wheels must be some sort of optical illusion up there. Gabo Kim's rock exists in all possible pits until it's observed. Both sides agree this is extremely creepy. So, does this have its own quantum fluctuation? Museum shard. There we go. Where's the island shard? I wonder if I found all the shards by now. Or if there's still more to look at. Did I look at this the first time? I don't remember seeing this. Anglerfish specimen was attached to the landing gear in one of our ships that close to Bramble. Okay. Don't remember seeing that. Oh, that looks like the Eye of the Universe symbol. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction. Today's climbing dice don't take long. Fortunately, the Adderlock's lack of atmosphere will make calibrage simpler. That's that thing we found on the Adderlock. With those runes that you could use to track where specific planets were. And it was trying to find the eye, but it wasn't working. Let's see what's left to discover on our ship log. Particle forge has been found. The what was that? Alignment angle diagram. Diagram depicting the alignment angle between the warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angle are not exact. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last for several seconds. Anyone stepping onto a warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Don't understand that really. Everything seems to be pointing towards the Ashrin project. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ashrin. So there's a way to warp inside the Ashrin. That's something we're going to have to find because that's where all those heads were and stuff. It seems like a very important place. Yeah, Ashrin project seems to be a very important thing since everything seems to be pointing towards it. Also the sun station, which I haven't been able to access yet. I'm also exploring the sun of Sea. I need to get back down there at some point. And it's not clear how that will connect to the rest of this in the future. And these haven't been connected to the quantum moon yet. We entered the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We haven't actually been able to get there. We found a quantum shrine. I'm also exploring the quantum moon, so I'll have to try to get back there at some point. I thought I explored everything I could at the high energy lab, but apparently there is more. I still need to get to the Southern Observatory. And figure out how to get to the bottom of Giant's Deep. Okay, so let's get to the Southern Observatory. So many stars exploding in the sky. Kind of sad. Probably millions of creatures just dying all across the universe right now. I guess I had to think about where. That's a quantum moon. But, scout launcher. Boy. I crashed. I just saw the quantum moon and was, oh, I could get to a quantum moon right now. I should do that. And I was going too fast. Where is the Southern Observatory? The city's on the north. So it should be right here. I think. I need to get through. Strange, there some plants going over here. How secure is this? I'll grab my stuff. Oh, no. Okay. I was not secure. That's a city over there. Could this potentially take me all the way over there? I don't think so. I will have a look. I fell again. I keep doing that. This looks like a thing. Okay, that looks kind of slightly safe. Looks like with some crystals on the wall we can walk over. Time to grab our camera. Switch to photo mode. All the way around there. Covering the entire path. Alright. Yeah, that looks like something important. I'm just going to continue to fly up here. Okay. This is not good. I feel like this is probably the wrong way to do this. Okay, somehow I damaged artificial gravity. This should take us to the Southern Observatory. Very slowly, apparently. Even though the observatory is very hard to get to. All the pathways don't seem to be aligned very well. Hopefully this path doesn't make us have to go through loads of ghost matter. Because that would kill us. Over here. Oh, I know where we are. Let's... Okay. I made it. Place seems to be pretty buried in the snow and quite destroyed. But we're in the Southern Observatory. That should be the front door. What's this? Giant steep projection stone. We've seen this already. That's not new. We've seen most projection stones. The server's construction yard has been using the cyclones and giant steep to lift the optical cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update, it's now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Both cyclones are giant deep water clockwise. Neither are cyclones cassava typically used to send components into orbit. There also exists a whale type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kono is showing me your handiwork and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful to continue monitoring giant steep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. That one pushes you down. This one pushes you up. The ones that twist to the right are the ones that we need to use to get under the waters of giant steep. That's very interesting information. But that's probably going to be the next thing I try to do. All of these. Is that the ash twin and the twin? So it shows an image of that specific planet. Because it's an observatory, that makes sense. And I can take away those ones. Dark bramble. We have the Eye of the Universe. She has to be twisting all around the entire universe. What? Unable to determine orbit. No single detected matching any known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. They just can't find it. I'm very interested in the Eye of the Universe. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? We know that what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so thanks to a quantum moon? I don't know what that means. So what if we try to find the eye visual instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to discover those long distances quickly. Carrying it in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant steep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles to launch, and it's moonless except when the quantum moon is visiting. Marlowe's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to it. The probability of launching a probe in correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution to that problem. Have you spoken with Wimmy Empire about the technology we're developing? As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Yes, let's build a cannon in orbit bound giant steep. That's that cannon that fired at the start of every time loop. Somehow the quantum moon helps with knowing what it looks like. It's interesting. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Based on our knowledge of a quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit bound this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite range. Both of us on a vessel originally followed the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to watch the eye itself. The locator we built on the Atlas rocket and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting a signal. Supposedly the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that the eye signal called out symbols to the star system? And where? I grew up hearing the eye story, and yet we're no close to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. I think it seems like the quantum moon visits specific planets and then orbits them before it goes to a different planet. It doesn't just appear anywhere in the sky. They keep mentioning when the quantum moon is visiting an orbiting planet. And I've only really seen it like around a specific planet, never just in the middle of nowhere. I thought I'd explored everything on the quantum moon, but it says there's still more to explore there. I got a quantum moon on image. I'm going too fast, I think. This is different. It's got water now. Last time it looked more like had trees and grass. Last time it had trees and grass. It was a pinpoint location. We orbiting I think it's orbiting Giants Deep. Now it's a water planet. I think when it was a grass planet, it was around Timber Earth. I think it sort of shows. It looks different based on what planet it's orbiting. The water looks terrible because I had to turn the quality down because I was experiencing a lot of lag. I am here after watching it wander the skies for so long. I'm about to stand for the first time on a quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I'll make the remainder of my journey on foot. You don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the south pole, just that it is true. As a child I considered such unknown sinister. Now though I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Some sort of warp device on there. What just happened? I'm in Brittle Hollow now. Oh, well that's not great. Where am I? Where am I? Why am I on Dark Bramble now? Oh no, I'm at the white hole. Because it fell in. That's what happened. That's going to be the end of this part about Wild, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.